Okay, can you hear me? Okay, so look, I hit the microphone. All right. Oh, crap, I'm recording. Hold on. Okay, so happy new year. I'm having an allergic reaction to something and I'm totally itchy, but it is so fun to see you guys. And I can't believe it's January after a crazy 2017. Somebody today asked me how old I was, and I told them I was 40, and they were like, oh, so you were born in 1978? And I was like, no, I was born in 77. And he said, oh, so you're going to be 41. And I was like, dang it, it is 2018, dang it. So thank you for making me feel old, Dr. Malega at the eye doctor, jerk face. So anyway, age is just a number though, girls. All right, we have a lot to talk about, a lot of things that are exciting and happening in the new year. We have some celebrations. We have a lot of things to discuss. But first of all, let me share my screen. You guys are going to be so impressed that I actually did something more than just, okay, so literally I went to Canva is all I did. Okay. So because we're going to be working in Canva tonight, and if you guys don't have Canva open, it's totally fine. You can go back and do it later. But I went ahead and made some slides so that I could stay on point, and then we can end with kind of our activity. If we go over it, that's fine. We are still going to be sharing on our team page. But I wanted to tell you guys how amazing you are, first of all, and to just talk a little bit about 2017 for like 5 seconds. So, first of all, welcome to 2018. I wanted to congratulate you guys on being a 2017 elite team. Okay, it's kind of a big deal. Let me just break it down for you. Out of a total of over 400,000 coaches, 150 are elite. And when I say coaches, I mean those are the coaches that are leading the teams. So one person is able to achieve elite, but it takes the team, because the way that elite is set up is that it is a combination of growth. It is a combination of belief. Our coaches hitting and continuing to establish goals and have challenge groups and have results and believe in themselves. So it's not just me, it is you guys believing and having big goals for yourselves, because when you do that, the team grows and it's like wildfire. So I'm excited because on January 4th, they're gonna start doing calls, and they call you, you never know what time of the day, and congratulate you. They give you a bunch of stats. They tell you guys where you ranked as far as like top whatever. So remember I did that post back in October. It was super scary because I asked you guys to share your goals, but then I said, what a hypocrite am I? Because I have not had the guts to share my goal. I mean, I feel like I shared it with a couple people, but not the entire team, because I didn't want it to be selfish. I was allowing that limiting belief and that fear of what you guys might think to keep me from sharing my team goals, because I didn't want you guys to think that elite was just about me. Elite encompasses other coaches hitting diamond, star diamond, other coaches joining our team and believing that we are growing, believing that we are going places and doing big things. So I shared that picture, but I also shared in the top maybe right-hand corner that I wanted us to be a top 200 team. So if only 150 coaches hit elite, I think we might have done it. So congratulations, you guys, because this is something that, like I said, a lot of people who had been elite for years and years and years didn't do it because of changes in the company, because of life, because of excuses. But you guys didn't give excuses, I didn't give excuses, and we never gave up. Also want to congratulate Janelle Penner, who's going to the National Leadership Conference. You guys, this is a big deal. It's like a mini leadership, and really hoping that Carrie Moore is able to go. We're waiting on an announcement from Beachbody for them. All of these opportunities are available to you guys. I was talking to Lindsay Shanae the other day. She's on this call, and I just called you out. You guys, I want to just, she's like, what are you doing? I can't believe you just said my name. Lindsay is a repeat coach like me. I quit before and came back. What I really respect about Lindsay is she wanted to schedule a call with me. And she came to me with, hey, I was reading in the Coach Online Office, which, by the way, is totally different. And I have tons of questions. And I was like, go, hit me with them. She didn't wait. She didn't go, okay, give me training. Tell me what to do. She went and she started using the tools that everybody has. And she came to our call with a ton of questions. She still has tons more because that's just her, which I love. But I was like, let's take some bite-sized pieces of this stuff, and then we'll come back and have another call and another call and another call. It was like, tell me what I should be focusing on right now. Okay, let me go figure that out. Okay, what's the next step? Let me go figure that out. You guys, we have so many amazing tools available to us, and you guys don't need permission to go use them. Kind of cool, right? It's all available. Everything you could possibly need. And I know for some that might be like deer in the headlights and might cause you to freeze. Don't. Just use what you need to know on a need-to-know basis, if that makes sense. So as we're talking tonight about goals, I want you guys to write all your goals down, but then don't go back and look at that list and go, oh my gosh, how am I going to do this? And not do anything. We will break it down. And like Lindsay did, she came to me and she said, I really need to have a call. And I was like, that's awesome, but you have to come to me with questions and a purpose to that call. I don't want to shoot the breeze for 45 minutes and then realize that we didn't accomplish anything to help you move your business forward. I want you to come with questions and point by point, tell me what this is. Let's go over this, because I want the time that we have together to be very purposeful and very productive. So, all right. I told you also that I was going to share a word. So I've thought of things in the past. You know, we've done Fearless last year, and that was kind of a theme with, I used to have my notebook right here. We had Fearless at Summit, and you know, that means a lot of things, whatever it means to you. This year, we were talking with my coach, Stephanie, and a couple of other coaches who are going to be hosting our leadership retreat here in 2 weeks. And, you know, it was funny because Stephanie shared a necklace, and it was from Tiffany's, and it was this little dog tag, and it said Priceless. And I was like, oh, that's really pretty. And, you know, we didn't even think about it. You know, time goes on, blah, blah, blah. And so we were talking about what kind of word would you want to have as a focus for your teams. And some people are like relentless. Some people are driven. Some people are like, I'm a badass, I'm a rock star, whatever it is. And I was like, I really love the word priceless. And I'll tell you why. It has a double meaning for me. And I hope that it takes on its own meaning for you, because this is going to be the word I've picked for our team for 2018. And I want you to get excited about this, and here's the nerd in me. The definition of priceless is this: having a value beyond any price, invaluable, costly because of its rarity or quality, precious. So you saw those like credit card commercials back in the day. It was like one bucket of popcorn, $12, a large Coke. And I'm totally making these prices up. They're probably more than that at the movies, but one large Coke, $7. Time with your kid at the movies, priceless. You know what I'm saying? It's like things that you cannot put a price on. Things that you can't go, well, how much does that cost? No, you could never pay me enough to have that experience back. So those kind of things that are priceless to you, like your goals, like your why, like the things that you're going to write on paper and work towards this year. Those are priceless. Nobody can put a price on them and give you money for them. You want to experience those mountaintop moments, those I'm going to be home with my kids, bringing a husband home from a job, paying cash for a vacation, going on a vacation, having financial peace, paying off student loans, like all of the things that we think about that are great goals. But what is truly priceless to you? That's got to be something that you answer for yourself. But on the flip side, I also want you to know that you are priceless. You're ridiculously priceless. You can't like make that any more awesome than it is. Priceless just is there. You can't say you're very priceless. Priceless is priceless. And so I was looking up priceless on Pinterest and trying to find quotes. And there's so many ways that you can just remember that you are truly valuable. The things that you share, the emotions you have, the dreams that you have, the goals that you are also priceless. And so, there's also scripture to go with that. You know me. I love the Proverbs 31 woman. And if you look up priceless and scripture, you'll find different variations of verses. But this entire passage is just talking about she's clothed with strength and dignity. She laughs without fear of the future. When she speaks, her words are wise, and she gives instructions with kindness. I think about that as like a mom, as a businesswoman, as someone leading a challenge group, as someone giving advice to someone who is coming to you for help. It also goes and talks about her hands are busy, spinning thread. Her fingers are twisting the fiber. She extends a helping hand to the poor. Maybe your goal is to be able to give back to other people, to be able to volunteer more, to be able to clean out your closet and just give everything away where before you used to sell it. And then her children stand and bless her. Her husband praises her. There are many virtuous and capable women in the world, but you surpass them all. So I just loved this passage too, talking about a priceless woman. She's valued by her family. She is also a businesswoman, and she is kind and wise in the way that she approaches others, and she gives advice while also running a business and providing for her family. So that's why priceless is so huge to me. But the last thing that I didn't write down here for you guys is what we do for other people is priceless. You might think, yeah, I sold a challenge pack today. Or yeah, that person joined my challenge group and, that's great and all because I got 2 Success Club points. But beyond that, what you're giving them is value. You're also passing on to them that they too are priceless, that they too can achieve goals, that they too can find strength and confidence. And so when someone comes to you, which has been so fun in the last couple of weeks in just our prep group, and they're talking about how great they feel, how much would that cost? Like, could you put a number on that? That is priceless for someone to finally feel confidence and to feel strength and to feel sexy, in the way that their jeans are fitting them, or that someone says they look, just a compliment they were given. You can't put a price on that. So every time you invest in somebody else, you spend time with them, and you help them start and believe in themselves, you are giving them a priceless gift. Okay, so I also told you that we have a really cool opportunity this, year. So I'm blessed to be a coach of Stephanie Richardson. She's not only a dear friend, she's just a giver. I believe in giving back to my team like I have done with you guys with Josh Coates. And so we were talking about how to invest back into our team and talking about what would be the best thing for us to give everybody. And so she secured the services of this gentleman, Cody Jefferson. His company is Embrace the Lion. I encourage you to go on Facebook. So I didn't write a whole bunch for you guys because I want you guys to go and I want you to read his page. Not right this second, but Cody Jefferson is a Christian. He also works with a lot of entrepreneurs and business owners to help them brand themselves. He's helped my friend Amber Bailey this past year really come out and know who she's talking to and brand herself. And she would say that's the reason that in the last quarter, just like me with Josh Coates, was able to hit elite. Amber hit elite last week. at the wire. And she was like, this isn't going to happen. So, you know, it says he's been featured on Today and USA Today, and he's all tatted up. And, you know, he's just like a really cool guy. And maybe you get a different perception of him when you look at him. But the quote says, the greatest success you'll ever know is stepping fully into your purpose, passion, and power. There's that kind of priceless there. There's that. I don't want to enter my password. Google, leave me alone. Crackers. It really wants me to put in my password for iTunes, and I've done it 9,000 times today. So I want you guys to know that he is going to be working with our entire big team. So perhaps doing calls for us, adding value, and really giving our entire team the benefit of his training. So it's really cool to be able to come together and do that when we work together and come together and grow. And if there's another theme for this year, it would be working together. I've always said we are together we are better, we are strong together we are stronger, all that stuff. I sign all my emails with something like that. And I truly believe it, because it's all about relationships. And when we forget that, we lose the kind of core of our business, which is family, our fit fam, the people we love hanging out with and learning from and growing with. And so I want to make sure that you're not pulling away and doing everything on your own, thinking I can do this on my own, because I've done that before, and I found that I am not as strong when I try to shoulder everything and put everything on my own back. By coming together and working with our larger team, I'm actually a lot better and don't have to do everything on my own. So that's really exciting, and we're going to be able to participate with that. Now, I told you we were going to have very much time to go with this if I stick to the 30 minutes. I have a lot of drainage from just sinuses. So we're going to be talking tonight for just a few minutes about our goals for 2018. And something I didn't put on here, and I'm going to put on our team page, is another elite coach, Brad Bizjack. You might follow him. He's been a coach for a while, maybe even longer than I have. He reached out to me and asked if you guys wanted to participate in like a really amazing mindset call. He said it's a call on steroids. And I was like, sounds fun. And it's tomorrow night. So he is so much fun. And he's invited our team to participate in just a mindset training. If you guys are like, what do you do? No, I'm serious. These kind of things are good because they're things we do for ourselves to really have to stop and think and get our minds right about our abilities and to hit goals. Because I have to say, I didn't even think about goals. I was so wrapped up in family and just fixing our family for the first 8 months of 2017. And then I went, oh crap. I have not been working as hard as I usually do, and now I've really got to work 20 times as hard, and it's not fun. So if you work steadily, that whole consistency thing, the compound effect is real. If you're working steadily all the time, you will find that you hit goals faster, easier, with less effort than if you try to smush them all together into one small amount of time. Scared the crap out of me. Dog. Seriously. That's just a puppy. Hugga. I remember what I was talking about. Seriously, why are we barking? Stop! I don't even understand. I can't have a call without some kind of interruption. Just kind of, okay. What was I saying? Oh, setting goals. So whatever goals, dreams, plans, visions that you set up for yourself right now on January 2nd or in the next week, do not, and I'm not saying this is like your mom, do not say, I'd like to be a diamond in November. No. We are going to set shorter goals. We break them down into 4 quarters. A corporate trainer used to tell me, I want to know, what is your goal by Valentine's Day, by spring break, by summer, or he had specific dates like Mother's Day, and then by 4th of July, And then by Labor Day, like dates on the calendar. I want you guys to have specific goals in mind that are throughout the year. Don't wait until the end of the year because you will put that stuff off. Break the year up into measurable goals every couple of months. So think about it. What do you have in February? And then maybe April, maybe like Easter, and then Mother's Day or Father's Day, and then 4th of July, and then. So if we do that, we are working towards goals and dates throughout the year. Not setting one huge goal for the year that seems totally out of reach. We're setting smaller goals, but then the catch is acting upon those. That's something I learned over and over last year. It was not to just say what I wanted, say what I wanted to happen or needed to happen. It was to go out and make it happen. So I love that there's a quote that says, find 3 hobbies you love, one to make you money, one to keep you in shape, and one to keep you creative. What's cool is Beachbody is all 3. I really believe that because creativity is creating graphics and trying new things and signing up for courses and maybe doing training with Cody Jefferson and really learning new things about this business we're in and trying a new theme for a challenge group or learning Canva. And then one to make you money. This opportunity absolutely makes us money when we are consistent and when we work at it. Any job requires you to show up and put in the work, even McDonald's. If you show up and do the work, you get a paycheck. Same with Beachbody. If you show up and you hit your goals, you get a paycheck. If you show up and hit benchmarks, you get a paycheck. And then one to keep you in shape. Well, it's a fitness company. So I'm just saying, if you do the workouts and you follow the plans, there's going to be some positive results. So we have the wonderful benefit of being able to hit all 3 of these things in one business opportunity. So tonight we are going to, in the next 4 minutes, talk about vision boards. Okay. I was like, what do I have? This is my crazy cuckoo office. You can see right there that, wait, where's my finger? That board is something that is cumulative. That is not just a vision board. That is something that is more of like an experience board. But looking at that requires me to go back and think about all of the goals and the visions that I had in order to achieve and to experience those things. Maybe you're like this. You need a cork board. You need to pin things up. Maybe it needs to be tangible and you need to go out and find the things. Or I've done many boards on Canva where I went and found stock images or photos of my family or something I wanted to experience. Like I wanted to go on this vacation at this place and I wanted to have the hut on the water. Hello, Bora Bora. Someday it's going to happen. But it's a really long flight. And so I have to just wrap my mind around that. And I'm sure I can find other places closer. Anyway, I digress. Or you want to do something like this where you have quotes. You have things that you look at that inspire you. It is seriously up to you, but these things, you have to be things that you look at and they mean something to you. And it has to be in a place where you're going to look at it. If you have a space like this in an office, it should be right here. It should be right in your face, not behind you. It should be right here so that as you're working, and maybe you're getting down, maybe someone says no, maybe 20 people said no, and you look at that board and you remember why you're doing what you're doing because of those priceless whys, those priceless goals, those priceless visions, those priceless faces, and the people who you may have not met yet, who you're going to help have priceless results. So I like to use Canva, and I can give you a quick tutorial if you like, but also Tara Swinford did an awesome one that's on our page. If you search for that, if you write it down, Tara is how you spell her first name, Swinford. She did an awesome video training for us about using Canva. But here's my other quick tip for you. Please use YouTube. A lot of things I do, I learned from YouTube from other people who took the time to make a 5-second video on how to do this. It was awesome. I saved the things I love. I I use notes a lot, and I save things in files so that I can access them, so that I can share them with my coaches, or I can reference them myself. But what I've done is I do have a membership to Canva. So when I go to Canva, when I click on this, you can see that here's all of the things. Look, it's our team. Haha. I save everything. So if we do a diamond, look, there's Lashana. If we do a diamond banner, I'm on our Emerald Coast Super Saturday. I'm on the council. Everything from doing team calls for other people. Here's our obsessed with graphic, everything. There's Jackie. I save everything. There's all of our transformation pictures and all the things. There's Janelle. This is a great place to save every graphic. And then when you go in and you're like, oh my goodness, I need to change something. Say we have a new coach. The last one, oh, crackers. Nope, it's good. The last new coach we had, you know, I had a few come up, but I saved this template, and I can just go and I can pick a new picture. Let's pick Elizabeth. And I can pop you in there, and look, new coach, Elizabeth, probably change the name. That would be really smart. And there you go. This is a really great tool to use. So if you want to start working on a vision board and come back to it, it saves it. And it's so cool because it'll save all of your work. You can make it, has already broken down the dimensions for you under creative design. You can go in for print, for social media, documents, books, marketing, blah, 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 events. You can create your own sizes, something that you're like, this works really great for me. If you want to do a photo collage, whatever. So doing a vision board would probably be something like a letterhead or a presentation, something bigger. And so say you are, let's do US letter. It's going to come up blank, and you're just going to be like, oh my gosh, where do I even start? So if you do pictures, and I've saved all of these from Pinterest today. So say I want to just add this as a little bit of encouragement for myself. I've already done that. I can make it funky. I can change everything about it, save it. Now I want to add this and remind myself that, you know, our team is priceless, and put that here. You can create layers. You can change the opacity. You can crop, you can filter, you can flip. You can do so many things with this. And then you can even type in here, and it's not saving my stuff. That's just one of the fonts I have saved. I can go in and I can save text, and I can put it anywhere. I can change the color. I'm just saying, and then maybe I'm like, okay, I have an appointment to go to. Great. I don't have to share it. I don't have to download it. I just have to, even if I go back to, it does save it for you. Don't think it doesn't. Now it's gonna prove me wrong. But it saves everything that you do, which is what I really love about Canva. So say you have to leave and you exit from this, it's going to save a template for you. Or you can go ahead and save it on your desktop, whatever. But you guys find pictures. I've saved all sorts of pictures in the past. There's all of our transformation pictures. Wow, that's my son. Look at his hair. I want to do more time with our coaches, and that's what this is going to mean to me. You know what I'm saying? Add a text, add some, add a little arrow or something. I want to branch out into the UK more. Whatever that is, I want to have how many diamonds on our team. So I can do this and then write a number. The sky is the limit. Put everything that comes to mind on one page so that you look at it and you are reminded of all of your dreams, all of your visions that you have. And then what I'd love to happen this week, kind of their like challenge, is for you guys to be bold, because this is fun. This is not us calling you out. This is not us asking you to do something comfortable. I want you to share those on our team page. I'll put something up maybe tonight that says, post your dreams here. And then post your dreams and your vision boards below. Just because they are inspiring. Not because I'm going to save them and then throw them in your face in 4 months and go, remember what your goal was. No, because it's inspiring to see what you guys dream about. It's inspiring and it's exciting to see what's important to you, why we do what we do, what we're working towards, what really gets us excited. And so, wait, did I lose my whole page? Yes, I did. Whatever. I lost all of that thing I was showing. Oh, no, I didn't. Look, see, I saved it. I never saved it. So there you go. There's my point. That's what I would love for you guys to be able to do this week, is to really stop, do the mindset training tomorrow, get your mind right, and make a vision board. At least write everything down on paper. Give yourself that time to really think, what do I want this year to look like? What goals do I want to set for myself? What are my goal dates? By this date, I would love this for this to happen. By this date, I would love this. Plan out your whole year. A few years ago in January, I had the opportunity to have a call with, his name is Kobe Mitchell. He used to work for corporate, amazing guy. He is now a stay-at-home dad. He and his wife work the Beachbody business together. Ashlyn Mitchell is incredible. You should follow her on Instagram. She is totally gifted in Instagram. And they get to stay at home with their 2 girls. He didn't have to have a call with me. I wasn't the rank that was required to have calls with Mr. Kobe Mitchell. And he said, what are your goals? I didn't have any. I didn't know what a goal was. I'd never had a dream. I'd never allowed myself to dream. And he sat there and made me come up with something. And it was kind of one of those like, whatever, get him off my back. How about 5-star? Because that seemed completely ridiculous. Like way out there. And you guys, it was January. I didn't know what was going to happen. I had no clue how it was going to happen or if we were going to actually do it. But that's not the point, is it? It's actually committing to something and putting it out there and then working towards it. And so I wanted to share that with you guys because he continuously came and said, he didn't remind me of the goal, but he was like, how are you doing with helping your challengers? How are you doing with helping your coaches hit Success Club? How are you doing with the behaviors it takes to hit those goals? Our team went from 1-star to 7-star that year, 6 diamonds. And it didn't happen overnight. It didn't even happen in the first 5 months. In fact, at Summit, we were still a 2-star team, and we'd been a 2-star team for 6 months. And it was frustrating. But that didn't stop us from continuing to invest back in the team, invest back in our goals, continue to go after things. Our team went from 2 to 7 in 4 months. It was exciting. It was like bam, 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 new recognition all the time. And then what's really cool is that momentum carried over, and our team went from 7 to 15 in 5 months. That was amazing. But that didn't happen overnight. It didn't happen from January to March. It didn't happen from January to May. It took consistent behavior and just showing up, having calls, making sure coaches were hitting Success Club, helping them own it. If they said they wanted to hit Success Club, you got to hold them to it and remind them of their whys and their priceless goals and visions. Not to throw it in their face, but because we need reminding, because we lose sight of that stuff. And so this year, it feels different already. It feels calm. It feels like our team is really pulling together and we have a lot of excitement. I love how you guys cheer one another on. I love how many new coaches have joined our team just in the past couple of months. And I cannot wait for this first chunk of 2018 with 80-Day Obsession, because you guys, when we all stick to this program and our goals, we are going to have incredible team results to share. Incredible. Not sharing other people's pictures, which are so awesome, but sharing from our own team. And I love when we're bumping posts and we're going to other people's sites and we're cheering them on. It's really exciting to see how you guys are family. And so I'm so excited. If you guys are new to our team or this will be your first summit, get ready because we are going to do stuff together. I have no idea yet what that is because I've only been to Indianapolis once and I was to see my uncle and aunt. So I'm just saying. I went to a museum with dinosaurs. I don't think we should do that as a team event. But that's my experience of Indianapolis. That's where we're going, right? Yeah, right? Yeah. And then I said it sounded wrong. Like, wait. But our team is one big team. So I don't care who your upline is. I don't care who your downline is. When we do events, everybody's invited. When we say, hey guys, we're going to sit together, everybody going to sit together because it's more fun that way. So anyway, just wanted to go off on that. So what I would love to see is you guys sharing your visions, your goals from 2018, and really kind of thinking about for you, what does it mean to be priceless? Priceless. I love that word. I think it's really cool. You might even see it again. I'm just saying, on stuff that you can have, maybe. But really embrace that, you guys. There were some chattings. I just want to make sure. Yes, you guys, totally. I like to-do lists. That's actually a really good idea. I love that. What font is that? Which one? Crackers. I went, okay, so Creative Marketplace is something that is like, makes my life super happy. This font is called Crystal Sky. My eyes are not that big. Crystal Sky something. I'm not sharing my screen, am I? Nope, sorry. Creative Marketplace is thebomb.com. Yes, you have to invest maybe a little bit of money, but if you have self-control, correct. Market.com. Yes, I have a twisty tie in my mouth. So you can come here and you can purchase fonts. You can purchase packages. Oh my God, there it is. You can purchase all sorts of craziness and then add it to your Canva, to your computer, so that you have the most awesome fonts ever. You can also look for graphics of like desktops, and then, oh, so pretty. Look, it's so cute. It's so beautiful. You can find stuff that is your brand. You know, maybe this is you. Maybe you can find pictures. I love the photographs. They're absolutely stunning. I use them often. But you can see that everything has a price tag. But some things are like $2. You just have to look. Like, these are just pictures of desktop offices. This is awesome because, I mean, check it out. You click on this, you add your font, you're talking about being a girl boss. It says hopes and dreams. I work from home. I have really pretty scissors and peonies. And look, I have snacks. So it's just, you're setting up your brand right there. You can pay with PayPal. I am not getting any kind of kickback from, I can become like the biggest nerd when it comes to Creative Market. You have no idea. I get lost in here. But if you have something that you're really working on, you're like, I really want to knock this out of the park and I want it to be beautiful, it is worth doing this because then in your uploads or in your Canva workplace or whatever, like this was something that I purchased, all these glitter things. We use those all the time for recognition. Oh, look, there they are. I have some of these things. Oh, there's a cat. I'm allergic. All these things that we can use over and over that were from Creative Market. So you own them after that. Like all the fruit, if you're doing a clean eating group, or you're talking about travel, or you're talking about the beach, or there's another desk cup. You know what I'm saying? Oh, here's a cooking, here's a healthy eating group. So if you have things that you're going to use consistently, it's a great thing to do. But that was really just a question about fonts. And there I went on a tangent. See how easy it is? So there's so many things. You busted me. There's so many. What? Did someone say I talk a lot? And then Lashana totally broke, like, meh. She hustled her butt off. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know if that was to me. Anyway, so There you go. There's how you get fonts. I found the ones I love. I like this one, this one, this one, this one. I use them a lot, and they're my faves. So I added them to Canva, and I don't ever have to buy them again. I don't know how to give them to people, which you probably could, but I don't know how. So there's another thing. Okay, so any questions? I know I'd be broken happy for sure. I love fonts. They're my nerd. My nerd totally comes out when I'm talking about fonts. Good. So we're excited. Yay, 2018. So I wish you could all be on the call on Thursday when they call. I will try. Maybe I could go live in the team page when they call and see if that would work, so you guys can see what it's all about and listen, because it's fun. It's fun for them to call and tell you how awesome your team is. So I'm gonna start crying if we talk about it. Anyway, so love you guys. Love you nerds. That's totally from Pitch Perfect. Thank you. Wow, that took me a minute. I haven't even seen the last one. All right. I talked about everything I want to talk about. We're going to have vision boards, rocking our team page. We have our 80-day obsession prep group. You guys, okay, sorry. I want this to be recorded. Please keep sharing this opportunity with people. There are so many people who are still super excited about this. Don't stop sharing those before and after photos, or the fact that there are bundles on sale with special opportunities for you to be in Autumn's coached test group. I keep stuttering when I say that. It's not over yet, and it won't be over even after the 14th. People are going to start seeing the results that we're posting, and they're going to continue to want to be in this group. I have people message me out of the blue going, all right, I want to do this 80-day obsession thing. I don't know where they saw it. Maybe my page, maybe not, but I want to help them. So you guys don't stop sharing this, and don't think that you're sharing too much, and don't think me sharing somebody else's pictures is not being authentic. Yes, it is, because you're sharing authentic results. So keep doing it. Keep it up. Like all the time, every other day. Get excited about this group. I love it. I love that everyone is posting. Keep it up. If you're not in the group, you should be, and you should be sharing daily. Just saying. It's pretty cool. So please continue to blow up that challenge group, because we are going to have crazy, insane results once we get started, or already do. So yes, please post your vision boards, and please think about what Priceless means to you, and please continue to be awesome. That's short order. That's all I want to know. That's all I want. So, okay, now see, I talked for 45 minutes. You're right, Lashana. I do talk more than you. Cheers with water. Haha. Are you guys good? Here we go. Okay. All right, I'm going to say night. It is 27 degrees here. I'm sure it's colder where y'all are, but that's really cold in Florida. So I'm just saying. It was, okay, I'm gonna stop, but then I'm gonna tell you this hilarious story. So there's your marching orders, voila.